Welcome back for those who are returning. If you missed the other video for setting up pycharm for development, click to the left because we're going to be using pycharm for this. We use pycharm quite a bit in these tutorials, so set it up so we can program on a headless Pi and be able to run it very quickly and efficiently. Let's create that readm.py. I've got my plc.py here from our first tutorial. I'm just going to copy and paste the Snap7 client code so I don't have to retype it. If it's not in a project, it'll just ask or let you know. We're going to import Snap7 Types. It's a very helpful library in Snap7. I'll show you what it does to help you in a second. When we read memory, it's just like reading inputs or outputs. We need to read the areas, and I'm going to show you this. Areas comes from the Snap7 Types. We have these area types. MK would be the one we're going for. It's the internal memory, the M memory. There's also the DB, counters, timers. We're going to go for the M memory today. If you go up here, you can split your screen. I'm going to have it side by side for a second. So you can do MK, capitalized, DB0, byte, and then our data type. I'll show you, well, our data type is one of our inputs to this read memory, and I'll show you why I'm doing this. If it's a data type of S7-1200 bit. If you can see that off to the right, barely, it defines the length of word we're going to be reading. But it's also, each of them are different, so I'm using them to define how long of byte we're going to be reading out of the PLC. So our read memory essentially will be what our PLC is, the byte, bit, and data type. So I'm typing in here kind of a case switch. Python doesn't have a case switch, so I'm doing else ifs. It's great. Not really. I wish they did have case switches. I'm hoping to publish the previous tutorials code on my blog. I'll put links in the description, and I'll be posting this one later also. I'm doing if name equals main. That's a Python trick to say, hey, if you run this library, if this is the main library being run the main, or run this code. We're going to connect to our PLC. I'm going to read memory byte 100 as a real, and also 120 as a word. You can see I'm connected to my PLC. I'll connect to the Pi real quick so we can run it. Let me show you real quick. So this is what the code looks like. I can type print hey, save it, and then I show what it looks like. It instantly saves it to the Pi. It'll show it. I didn't really show you that in the pycharm video, but it really is handy. You just save it, it's on the Pi already. Okay, looks like I had these backwards. We'll change that to 420 and this one to 100. You run it, you can see 25726 right there, and 5002 if I hit the play button. Let's change that to 123. And there it is. We're reading it. Now let's create the write memory part. Basically, we copy and paste everything, except we're going to use set dword, set real, set bool, as you can see, and then we'll use write area with the correct byte. We'll write our result variable, and that is it. Thank you for watching. I will leave this frozen for a second. I will be leaving some of this source code in my blog. Post your questions in the comments area, and thank you for watching.